Last year we didn't do much because of the funds been released to the ministry before time. It was very short, but now we trying to do as much as we can. So now we coming here and we will go to the other project, not only seeing to the seedling program, but also speaking to the milling companies to give them pay offer for them to assist the government in the way in any way possible, where they see fit for entering into customary land and all that, because they're on the ground and they know where possible they can be able to assist, and again it's on their own interest as a company, in the oil palm area. Okay, our plan, because the agenda is very clear. One is to be able to develop new acreages or land into customary land, because that plan itself is to make sure that we alienate land and we develop. So that is why now we have a special areas that has to be coordinated. The land aspect of the program itself is to be able to coordinate with the lands department. So when we will be going into provinces like Madang and Morobe, East and West Sepik, and maybe East New Britain, and also here in West New Britain. Okay, when we come to visit those areas, we go also maybe give them first offer to attend to the new developments. So our plan is to be able to get new areas and develop. And it's not easy without dealing with land. Okay, and the other thing is that when companies are already here, we have to facilitate their operations into downstream processing. Okay, in maybe diversify, or they do more of a bioproduct downstream processing, or it all depends where they are and what capacity they have to really develop into those areas. So one, we will attend to provinces to make sure that we get some more land to develop the oil palm, and then number two, we will have to make available land so we can invite investors or developers to come and participate together with the provincial government or even landowners or growers themselves. Okay, and then the other very important thing is downstream processing, where developers or the milling companies already there and they really want to come down to downstream processing, they must come to those arrangements now. In the case of NBPL, if they want to do what we call a refinery, there is already one here, and if they want to do more, because they have a number of mills here, if they want to build another one, and then they will have to do it again, as I've said, it has to be with provincial government or with landowners or growers to maximize their benefit in the industry itself. As I mentioned today, those are the very important tasks that we now trying to deliver. One, that is from the former Minister for Agriculture and Secretary. They were to deliver the review to the OPIC Act, or the Oil Palm Industry Corporation Act. Okay, when we come into now government, the Prime Minister, after giving the specific mandate to the industry or the oil palm, now I was appointed minister, and in doing so, it's no longer like a smallholder act. That's why we really have to see it in a more national aspect of it. That's why it will be a national Oil Palm Industry Corporation, no more smallholder act that covers only post-Moloda, specifically projects in Oskins, Biala, and Popondeta, including Alatawe, Melen Bay and New Island. So, but as it is, they did some work on the legislations, the management and management bill, and the other one is the industry operational bill. Okay, because there were already some work on it, but it's never been guided by a policy. So we decided to now do up the policy so it can be able to support the two bills. Yeah. So yeah, currently there is a team working on it now. As I've mentioned, it was specified to certain areas. Okay, the thing is that, as I was alluding to today, our developers or the milling companies who are here today, they've been here for almost 40, 50 years, AGI and NBPOL. So they must be representative for the milling companies or the association of growers in the country to participate, so they can be able to also include their interests. And that is the only way we can be able to develop into other provinces, develop the oil palm into other provinces. So it can be a national program. Yes, I think what's been missing in those the now legislation or the act, there's never been anything that mentions about growers owning the mill or private people owning the mill or the government owning that. There's never been anything like that. So what we're doing now is to be able to open up that gap so we can allow for growers to own the mill or provincial government or DDA or the national government. And that is the intention of now government.